what was the vibe like today?
Yeah, like you just said, just building camaraderie, competing at a very high level, just really making each other better. Honestly, is what is I would take from it.
It's sorry, Steve. Like so, coming into this, Doc had said he wanted all units, all combinations to play the same way, with pace and all those things. Is this part of it too, of like having all of you guys kind of do attack at practice the same way, play the same way, and it kind of fosters a little bit of that competitiveness and chippiness, or a little bit of talking here and there, because it's two groups really trying to do the same things.
No, because one's on offense, one's on defense, so you still gotta guard the ball. You still don't know what's coming. You could know the play, but there might be different actions and different schemes to it. Doc's very good at the X's and O's when it comes to that. So I think just overall, just everybody having that competitive chip on their shoulder, not really caring about who's the man in front of them, and just trying to get better overall. Whether that's talking mess and getting the other side going, if that's going to help our first group, and them doing the opposite to the second group, and we come out with more dubs because of it, then that's what it's going to be. So I think we all have the same goal. I think that's why the chippiness and us getting after each other in practice, I don't think would have any carryover to off the court, because we're a super close group, and like I said, it's all from a place of competitiveness, and I think everybody knows that.
Are those chippiness and competitiveness in practice, is that typical for this close to the start of the regular season? Maybe you're jumping the bit a little bit, or did this kind of stand out?
It stood out to me since I've been here, but I just think it's just a different group of guys. So like you said, just trying to get to know everybody, trying to get everybody to get with the culture and do what we do as Bucks. And I think today we took a big step in that way. And like I said, both teams got better today.
Doc kind of talked about it after the preseason finale that he was really helping you guys with clean some things up defensively. What do you feel like you guys have been able to do? I know it's just 2 days of practice, but how do you feel like that has gone, and kind of maybe what you guys trying to be focused on?
I think forcing the defense to take the shots we want them to take, and not making bonehead plays and giving up the things that we know we don't want to give up from the time we wake up that morning of the game. So just locking in on the do's and the don'ts, and then trying to execute everything as best as possible. At the end of the day, it's an imperfect game that we're trying to perfect, game in and game out. So there will be things that go wrong. That's just the reality of the situation. So just having that group behind you, and knowing that everybody's trying to get to the end destination together, and I think everybody's intentions are right. So I think that's the most important.
Doc had said he made the black team shoot threes in the first 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
One of the sessions.
Yeah.
That was the goal, and that was to get the white team to pick up.
Right.
Picking up, it felt like something you guys did really well in the first 2 games of the preseason. Maybe kind of lost your way in the last 2.
Yeah.
How do you kind of keep that intensity for a whole season?
It's hard to say. Like you said, it was preseason games, but if we're not doing that come game time, then I think that's a personal thing that you got to kind of look in the mirror and tell yourself that of what you expect from yourself, because obviously coach is letting us know what he expects of us. So it's our job to come out and do that, and we got a lot of guys, so I think if one needs to be picked up, we have plenty of guys who can do that. So just having each other's back. Some days guys are going to be at 50% mentally or physically, and vice versa. So like I said, it's a team for a reason. Everybody has up and down days. Just trying to be there for each other throughout the midst of the season.
Like I said, there might be some matchup-based changes to the starting lineup with some bigger wings, but for the most part, he's like 3 guards is kind of what we like. But this second unit, hopefully feel good. Run all 5 out there.
Yeah.
It's that second unit for whatever stretch. I guess in your experience, would that be somewhat unique, or have you been in some spots where, I don't want to call it a shift change, but there could be, maybe a 3 for 3, and then it's all 5 guys for 10 a quarter, start a second. Have you been part of squads that have leaned on like an all bench unit for, minutes and minutes at a time?
No, not at all. But I've been in the league long enough to know that you got to adapt to whatever's put in front of you. So whether that's starting, not starting, having to start for a certain number of games because somebody is getting back from injury, and then going back to the bench and adapting to that. I think the league, that's just what it comes with. There's only about, I would say, 15 guys who don't have to deal with that type of stuff. Otherwise, it's a lot of ups and downs, a lot of things, a lot of challenges, personal and team-wise, that you just kind of got to work through as the season goes on. And I think that's where a team comes into play. And no one man can do it. We all got to do it together.
What do you kind of think when you see a teammate of yours sign an extension like AJ did?
Hey, I love it, especially seeing a guy get what he deserves off of the work he put in. There's no question that AJ has earned every penny he was given. So that's good to see. And for him, I know the weight off his shoulders, so to say, that kind of brings as a player. The stability for him and his wife and his family, and what he's able to do for his future kids is great. So congrats to AJ, and I already told him this too. So super happy he got what he deserved.